So it's that time of the year again. It's the United Nations General Assembly Week, and the UN this year will hold a landmark climate change meeting where heads of state will share how their countries have been cutting carbon and shifting towards a green economy. We are learning that U.S. President Donald Trump will not be attending this meeting. Reports show there has been little progress on those fronts, with experts saying millions of people around the world remain at risk of suffering from a humanitarian crisis. Our Soo-young has more on this report.
Without decisive action to tackle climate change, hundreds of millions of people could face a humanitarian crisis by the year 2050. That's according to a new report released by the International Red Cross ahead of the United Nations Climate Action Summit on Monday.
By 2050, 200 million people every year could need international humanitarian aid as a result of a cruel combination of climate-related disaster and the socioeconomic impact of the climate change. This is nearly twice the estimated 180 million people who need help today from the international humanitarian system because of floods, storms, droughts, and wildfires.
The report says that the cost of doing nothing comes at a price tag of some $20 billion per year by 2030. However, if governments take prompt action to prioritise climate-conscious social and economic development, the number of people in need of humanitarian aid could drop by roughly 40% compared to today, and by 90% in 2050. But this requires stronger global commitment to reduce carbon emissions and promote green growth. Many experts say current national pledges are unlikely to keep global temperatures under 2 degrees Celsius hotter than the pre-industrial age, as set out in the 2015 Paris Climate Agreement. Monday's summit is expected to serve as a test of resolve on climate change, as governments every 5 years are set to revisit their earlier commitments.
The summit will present practical and new measures to, one, speed up the transition from coal to clean energy and to cut the pollution that is harming our health, create cleaner, greener ways to work and to move, speed up the transition in key sectors from grey to green economies, safeguard people from the impacts of climate change already being felt right now.
Taking urgent action to combat climate change and its impact on society is one of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals set for the year 2030. Soo-young, Arirang News.